Right, so I'm going full pyrocynical mode today as we talk about the absolute worst content I've seen about, well, I would say murder drones, but this is pretty much any show that is popular enough to give a fame-hungry loser a hard on. I'm going to start off with saying that you shouldn't send hate over to anyone mentioned in this video. Do not harass anyone mentioned in this video. If you do, your mum's a virgin. Now, I just want to show you a video's thumbnail, and I want you to guess how much views it has and how many subscribers you think the uploader has. If you know the video already, don't guess. So if you guessed that it was just some random channel with about 30 subs that might have cracked 1,000 views, you're wrong. This video is just under 500,000 views, and the guy who made it, Cougar McDowell VA, has 1.5 million subscribers. How in the name of God has no one been talking about this? This guy isn't the only one either. There are other channels that are pretty fucking big, getting huge views of these weird as fuck animations on shows that, mind you, are made to be PG. Now I know what you're thinking, but Mr. Gladiator, you swear in your videos, that's not very family friendly. But the difference between me and these guys is just saying a naughty word or two on videos that I clearly state are for the older side of the Murder Drones fan base, and these videos that try to advertise themselves to everyone in the audience, you know, i.e. the audience that has children in it, and are also much worse because the thumbnail alone on some of these videos is just borderline softcore pornography. And what has YouTube done about it? Sweet fuck all as usual. I find it really annoying that no YouTuber has talked about these either, because at my size I can't do a whole lot to get YouTube's attention on this, but I need you guys' help, and I will get at the end of this video, but I'm going to move on for now and go over some other stuff about this shit content. Now, like I mentioned, the guy I mentioned earlier, Cougar McDowell VA, has made the same kind of stuff on other games and shows, and if I'm being totally honest, Murder Drones is probably one of the less horrible ones on his channel. Like, when you see a FNAF security breach video with a thumbnail like this, and you know the age of the character here, then red flags start going off, like, off the fucking walls. Now, you can say whatever you want about the title, but based on the other videos on the channel and this guy's habit of using weird thumbnails for clicks, this is suggestive as fuck, and it should not be allowed on YouTube. This guy does other shows and games like this, but Murder Drones and Security Breach are his two favourite right now, probably because they do well in the algorithm based on how popular they are. And while I do want to have my main focus on him, there are other equally terrible channels making the same kind of content on a wide variety of shows, and it needs to stop. YouTube needs to pull their fucking fingers out of their arse and start monitoring these properly. I actually find it absolutely disgraceful that YouTube is allowing these kinds of videos on the platform, but for some innocent YouTuber then, just making an honest and well-deserved living gets fucked in the arse by YouTube for absolutely no reason, by their shit monetization scheme or the shit copyright system. Now, you may be wondering, but Mr. Gladiator, how do we stop them? Well, like I said, at my size, I can't really get much attention from YouTube unless out of some miracle this video blows the fuck up, but I do have a plan. I need everyone watching this video, every single person watching this video, to get the attention of anyone that they can, that they think can make a difference. Whether it be someone in the Murder Drones community, like, you know, Unhelpful Commentary, since he at least has a decent following, he might be able to get his voice out there a bit more. Or you could try and get the attention of some bigger creators like Critical or Mudahar. I will even try to use stream donations myself to try and see if I can get their attention on it. Now, hold right there. I'm not telling you to go and donate money to anyone. If you think that you can get their attention and you don't have to give them money, then obviously don't if you don't want to. I ain't telling you to do that. But the last favor I ask you guys is also just please, please, please do not send any hate to this guy or any of the other creators. I know I already said this a minute ago, but we live in a world now where I constantly have to remind people not to do this, but I don't want to see people harassing this guy. It's just not needed at all, and I will not take responsibility if you make yourself look like a cunt by harassing somebody. I have warned you. Anyway, I've gone on long enough. If this video gets 1 million likes, I'll make an animation of Freddy grabbing Roxy's ass or something like that.